Oxlade-Chamberlain has swapped Arsenal for Liverpool, but where will he figure for his new side? He may be Liverpool's £35 million new signing, but will Oxlade-Chamberlain be able to claim a regular starting spot? Peter Smith takes a look at the challenge facing the England international. Oxlade-Chamberlain is fit and ready to make his Liverpool debut on Saturday. But will there be any room for the £35 million signing in the starting 11 against Manchester City? The former Arsenal player has made no secret of his desire to establish himself as a central midfielder at Anfield, having played in a variety of roles under Arsene Wenger. But despite his hefty price tag, Oxlade-Chamberlain appears to have a battle on his hands to force his way into Liverpool's first team anywhere at all. In his search for a settled role and consistent game time, Oxlade-Chamberlain has signed for a club which already possesses an abundance of midfield options. The wide berths are competitive too. Liverpool's range of midfield and attacking options could cause Oxlade-Chamberlain right problems. Reds boss Jurgen Klopp, who has led his side to 4 straight wins in the past for Premier League and Champions League games, has used a 433 formation so far this season, with midfield trio Jorginho, Wijnaldum, Jordan Henderson and Emre Can earning praise for the role in the 40 demolition of Arsenal last time out. Oxlade-Chamberlain will be hard-pressed to dislodge any of those players this weekend. Factor in the currently injured lallana and returning Philippe Coutinho, and the scale of the challenge of breaking into this team becomes apparent. Further up the field, Liverpool's joint top scorer from last season Sadio Mane and summer signing Mo Salah are 2 of the club's most in-form players, having either scored or set up 6 of the team's 8 Premier League goals between them so far this season. In comparison, Oxlade-Chamberlain has never scored more than twice in a Premier League season, and prior to his 7 assists in 201,617, had laid on just 7 goals in 5 campaigns at Arsenal. Oxlade-Chamberlain compared to Mane, Coutinho, Lallana, Can, Salah, Wijnaldum and Henderson. So where does that leave the new arrival, an expensive squad player available to step in to cover injuries and suspensions across the pitch? That's the role Sky Sports pundit Gary Neville expects the 24-year-old will have to fulfill. He doesn't get in the best 11, Neville told Sky Sports News. Coutinho, Can, Henderson, Lallana, Salah, Roberto Firmino all play in front of him. Everyone seems to be eulogizing over him, but he doesn't get in the best 11 and strengthen the team. He does, however, strengthen the squad. He's a player who could play in Klopp style. He's got a huge amount of talent and is a decent lad, but he has 3 or 4 areas of his game which he has to significantly improve. Gary Neville on Oxlade-Chamberlain, the biggest being his focus and concentration and being a really top professional. I think his injury record is poor, too. He'll need to work hard to stay fit. Also, his impact in terms of his assists and goals. With the Champions League and Premier League, he'll be an asset for the squad. Clearly, then, it is going to be difficult for the new signing to walk into this Liverpool team. While it is perhaps not the central role both literally and figuratively Oxlade-Chamberlain will be hoping for, instead he may have to settle for taking his chances where he can and eventually forging a place of his own in the lineup. But that doesn't mean he won't have an important part to play in this campaign. Gary Neville questions whether Oxlade-Chamberlain's transfer to Liverpool will earn him a regular starting place. Last season, the midfield trio which started against Arsenal missed a combined 21 Premier League games through injury. Mane 9, Coutinho 7 and Lallana 7, who is yet to play in 201,718, were also absent for significant game time with injuries. With the added workload of Champions League football on the agenda for Liverpool this season, Klopp is going to need options and will have to rotate. So, Oxlade-Chamberlain can expect opportunities. But the central midfield berth he craves, there must be a plan in place for where he is going to play and fit in, said Sky Sports' Jamie Carragher. But, for me, I am interested to see how that one works out. He is a good player for the squad at this moment, but central midfield, I am still scratching my head on that one. September 9, 2017, 11:30 am live on. Perhaps Oxlade-Chamberlain's signing is more about long-term planning. With uncertainty over the future of Can, who is out of contract next summer, James Milner in his early 30s, and with Coutinho coveted by Barcelona, the complexion of the Liverpool squad could change over the course of the next couple of transfer windows. Certainly, Klopp's reaction when the signing was announced was interesting. Less worried about specific positions or roles, he was eager to work with a player of Oxlade-Chamberlain's attributes and potential. "I am really happy we have got Alex signed," he said. "Since the last game have been waiting and hoping we could make this transfer, and when I got the news he was ours, it was fantastic. I hear a lot of talk about positions, but let's talk about the player. He is someone with really good abilities who always gives everything for his team. A player that is positive and willing to take risks to try and make positive things happen. Oxlade-Chamberlain can play in a variety in positions," says Emil Heskey. Another aspect to Oxlade-Chamberlain's move was the desire to develop. And in Klopp he has a manager eager to take him to the next level. But RB Leipzig's talented midfielder Naby Keita is due to arrive next summer, and the fierce fight for game time is not going to ease anytime soon. In leaving his comfort zone at Arsenal, that is what Oxlade-Chamberlain has sought out. It was a brave move. But now the reality is he has plenty of hard work ahead of him to earn his place in this ambitious and well-stocked Liverpool lineup. Would Oxlade-Chamberlain get into your Liverpool 11? Use our interactive team selector below to pick your formation and select your side.